Fresh concerns about Hillary Clinton's family charity, a new batch of emails uncovering a possible pay-for-play, scandal at the Clinton Foundation during Hillary's tenure as Secretary of State. Here now is Charles Ortel. He is the financial whistleblower who previously found major gaps in the Clinton Global Initiative records. Charles, so this was sort of the element that was missing. A lot of people were saying, well, it looks like you see people who wanted favors from state, giving money and then getting a favor from state. Now we're getting the emails where you see words go by that are like, this guy is very important to us. And by this guy, they're talking about a convicted money launderer who's not an American citizen, who desperately needs access to someone within the State Department. The emails fly from the foundation saying this guy's important to us to Cheryl Mills, who then facilitates the meetup. Is that pay for play?
I think it's absolutely evidence that needs to be pulled on really hard. And this type of stuff, there's always an email trail, particularly when it pertains to the foundation. Any gift to the initiative or the foundation will be memorialized in a long string of back and forth for the protection of the donor and the foundation. So it has always been extremely suspicious to me that we didn't see these type of emails. We're just now seeing in these 300 pages.
So you're saying the absence of these emails in the past made you really suspicious because you said, wait a second, even if they're not doing a quid pro quo as this appears to be, there's discussion, and there wasn't even discussion that you saw before.
Absolutely, and this is just the first slew of emails dealing with, I think, the beginning of 2009. And if we remember our history back then, there was mayhem in the beginning of 2009. The markets were in turmoil. They were just coming into a new administration. Honduras coup happened. Then you went into the Arab Spring. Where are all these emails?
Discussing those things.
Discussing those things. And the guy, Gilbert Chagoury, if you check into him, he has a checkered reputation. He claims that he gave $1 billion to the Clinton Global Initiative. Nobody has given $1 billion to any Clinton entity.
He pledged it. He pledged it.
Right.
We all know how that goes. You just do something up front. He did give between $1 and $5 million, according to the tax records, to the foundation, right?
These are the cumulative donation records that are put forward voluntarily by the foundation. They've never been vetted by any outside source, and nobody really knows if that's right.
And this is a shady man who's getting access to the State Department through Hillary Clinton because of the donation. I mean, he was convicted of money laundering in Switzerland. He paid a $66 million fine. There's been much larger accusations against him. Is it unusual, in your opinion, that they would be doing business and helping someone like this connect with U.S. officials?
I would like to think it was unusual. I mean, when we talked about the great global connection, the world became global in 1999, the theory was the world might rise to our level. Instead, we seem to be sinking down into Nigeria, where this man is from, where it's customary throughout Africa to have people,
pay for access.
Right.
You just pay for access.
And that shouldn't be happening in the United States of America, whether you're a Democrat or Republican or whatever. We're better than that.
Real quick, does the email have to say, if I give you this money, will you make the introduction, or is what you saw enough?
I think what I've started to see now in the long chain we're going to see is more than enough. Remember, the quid pro quo stuff is less important than the fraud in the financial statements, which is obvious.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Charles.